You are live.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is another Saturday, and it is February the 13th, 2016. I'm living in my future. I just can't get over the fact I'm living in the 2000s.
2000 teens.
Yeah, I know. This is Dilly, Dallying in Dollyworld. I'm Dolly. The other voice you hear at this moment in time is Colleen.
Yes, it is.
And today we have a guest who is also a host here on WSR. He's a new host. His name is Max Steele. So he will be my guest for this next 2 hours. I want to read to you a little ditty about him. I copied it from his site so that you can all get a little idea on what he represents. He calls himself Captain Max Steele, Galactic Commander and Spiritual Medium. He's also known as Max 21D. He's a powerful, intuitive healer with a galactic level of connection. His radio shows feature contact with walk-ins and offer activation codes for us to come into our purpose now. He's able to access Akashic records, tell you your galactic race, and inform you of potential beings incarnated here with you, known as Soul Family, who guide and protect you. He can give you an overview of your past lives on Earth and elsewhere in the universe. Max 21D can perform remote viewing and healing, including protection, deactivation of physical chips, codes, and harmful programming in the body. He's an extraordinary being of light and love. He's here alongside all the other light beings to raise vibrational frequencies and help the human race and heal this beautiful planet. So that gives you an idea of who he is and what he does. And I am copying right now. Hold on. I'm going to copy his site so y'all can go to his site if you want to. Where did I put that? I put it right where I find it right away. Oh, here it is on the top of the page. Duh. Let's see. Copy. And in here, in the chat room, I've pasted his site. So y'all can go there if you want to, and you can find out how to get all the things he does for you. And, Max, you want to unmute now and say hi?
Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for allowing me to be on your show today. And I've been interviewing. I haven't been interviewing in a while, but I really appreciate allowing me to be here today on your show.
Well, it's my pleasure. We want to get to know about you, seeing as you're going to be a host.
Well, I'm already a host.
What? True. Yeah, but we want the scoop on you, behind the scenes. I understand you're going to have a co-host. You want to tell about that?
Yeah, her name is Yvonne Palermo. She's awesome. She's crazy like me. Not really. We just have a lot of fun on the radio. And she's very intuitive, and she's very smart, and she's incredible, and she's very nice, and she's a lot of everything. And I'm so glad she's going to be there with me. Unless JP has another, try to take her away from me, but, I'm glad she's there with me.
I can't see JP doing that.
I know, I'm just kidding.
It's a lot of times easier to bounce things off someone else with you.
Yeah.
I appreciate having Colleen here with me.
Thank you, Colleen, for being here with us, too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are welcome. You know how much I enjoy this.
I heard a little bit of you-know-who in your voice.
Oh?
Yeah, that Southern Belle who no longer is a host.
Well, I can't help it. And I don't know where the Southern comes from either, but it just pops up now and then.
Yeah, I enjoy her.
Well, now I'm also Southern, too.
Well, there you go. You're at the top of that mountain, didn't you say, in one of the Carolinas?
Yeah, I'm in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. I'm in a place called Ennis, North Carolina. I'm at 2,979 feet, and all the mountains around me are about 4,200. And that's where I'm at. Anybody can find me. I'm not hiding anymore.
Good for you. It's time to come out and join the rest of us. Hey, Max, are you a walk-in yourself?
Yes, I am. I walked in this body in 1958. This body I'm using is, we have a copy of it on the mothership. I'm not from this planet. I have complete, memory of complete memory of myself, who I really am, in my real name too, as the leader of my planet. And I do have information about everything. I am a walk-in. Yes, I am. And what else you want me to say? I'm full of information today, so let's go for it.
You're a leader of a planet?
Yes, I am. Happen to be. We are 4 brothers, and I cannot mention a couple of them to keep myself safe and my people. But we are 4 brothers. I'm the youngest one. My real name in my planet is Azaya, Azaya. That's my real name. Okay, I'm getting messages. Oh my God, I haven't even started the show yet. I'm getting messages.
From who?
From my people to limit what I say. That's what they're telling me, telepathic.
Uh-huh.
But I will say what's already out there that I've talked about in other radio stations.
Okay.
My planet is my star system. We don't have well, it's a star system. I can't talk too much detail about it, but I will say that our planetary star system is in the 17 universe, away from this one. And hold on a second. My people are in the 21st dimension. That's why I call myself Max 21D. When I first got to Earth, my people were in the 9th dimension, and they evolved as the years went by, and evolved into the 21st dimension. Also, I had to catch up with the dimension, because when I arrived, it was 9-dimensional mentality that I had when I was there. When I came to Earth, I came with my queen. I'm a king of my planet. There are 5 planets right next to each other. I'm in the center, and our planet is 3 times bigger than Jupiter. And we have 8 billion people on every planet. We have 8 billion planets on our solar system. We have 2 green suns that we have, like you have here on Earth, 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of darkness. We have that, but 4 times during the day.
4 times?
Yes. The rotation of our planet, the 5 planets, the sun makes a rotation in 4 different locations in our universe, because we do have a planet that's completely watered, that's actually 3 times bigger than your sun here on Earth. not on Earth, but in this Milky Way. And we have a planet that all our food is grown on the water, and we do have other beings that other entities are from other planets that we have saved from their universe and brought us to ours, so they can be at peace and love. And these are we're human type. We have the same structure as the humans, and everyone in our solar system has the same structure as a human being. The only difference is that we're taller. We're 12 foot tall. We have blonde hair. We have blue eyes. We have
You're 4 foot tall?
12 foot.
12 foot tall.
We're 12 foot tall. We do have other races in our solar system that are part of our DNA structure. They're a little bit taller. They're about 25 feet tall. And they live a little further out away from us.
Do you get along with them, or do you all
fight? Yeah. They're actually ancestors. We're from the future of the Pleiadians. We left the Pleiades over a million years ago, and we went into the future. And we are actually Pleiadians, but we call ourselves Eliam. We're the race called Eliam, E-L-I-A-M. Actually, that's what our star systems call, and my planets call that too. I happen to be the king of that planet, and my other brothers are also kings of their planet. And we have a supreme master that is our Father, the creator of us. And it will be the same. It's not the same creator that you go by the name God, but we do recognize him as an incredible creator of many beautiful things here on this planet and other planets in the universe. But we have our own creator. And it happens to be my true Father. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. What I wanted to tell you is we have a uniform that we wear from the beginning of birth. We don't procreate like the human beings do, like, the sexual. We don't do that. It doesn't exist in our system. Our Creator does not want us to do that the way the humans do it.
Well, how do you do it?
Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to explain to you.
Sorry.
That's okay. We do have a temple, and we don't get married there like you do here on Earth. We choose our own partners, and we do. Like, for example, my queen is her name is Zilok. That's her real name, and she happens to be here on Earth. It took me a long time to find her. She lives in Canada, and I don't know if I should mention her name, but I think it'd be all right. I'm not going to mention her last name, but her name is Nicole. She's actually a good friend of mine, and there's things that needs to be finished between us anyway. But we're pretty close. We're bonded together. It's good friends, and that's actually my soulmate here on Earth. And we have to work a few things. I'm not going to go no more than that. I want to get back to the uniform we wear. First, let me go to the creation of our species. We do go into a temple, and we stand in front of each other. And between us, there's a space between us. Approximately, it will be like you call here on Earth 36 inches, which is 3 feet. In between. There's a machine right above us, like a laser. It's a golden laser. And when we want to create a being, what we do is we stand in front of each other, and there's an energy that builds up that comes from our solar plex and our heart. It comes from the heart and the solar plex at the same time as we bring it into the center of the between myself and my partner there. And energy will come out of each one of us, and it's a glowing golden light. And then the machine, the laser, comes down and picks it up and takes it away. And what it does, it puts it into a capsule. It takes about 9 days for it to be 9 years old. And when it reaches 3 years old, it would a uniform is put on them, and that uniform grows with you as you grow in age also. We do not time does not exist for us, or any of the earth methods does not apply to us. It's different. We do speak telepathic, and when we receive telepathic messages from each other, it's in symbols. The symbols, each symbols represent certain different things. When I get a telepathic, like I got a little while ago, to limit what I say, I got a symbol, and then it turns into a vibration frequency, and the frequency turns into where I can read it in whatever language that I speak, because I do speak English, Spanish, and a little bit Italian, and a little bit Arabic. I didn't know some Russian, but I've forgotten a lot of that. But the message comes to the origin of this body, which is Cuban. I walked in this body in Cuba, and I was walked into this body when it was 5 years old, and that's about it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me talk about the uniform. The uniform is very special. The uniform had these dimples. They're approximately about half-inch apart from each other, and these dimples sends a signal to the vibration of the body that we have, and it registers everything about us and knowledge, consciousness of whatever it's got to do with the function of the body. And by thought, the uniform reads our thoughts, and whatever we want to do, we can do it. If we need to go into before, when I was in my planet, the temperature there was minus 352 Celsius. It's very cold. We live in a dome city. The outside of the city is made by what you call here on Earth diamonds. Mm. Our planet is completely diamond. I mean, we have mountains full of diamonds. It's the perfect cut into it. I don't think a machine can actually do that. Anyway, but the uniform, if we want to go underwater, we think underwater, and this helmet appears from nowhere, and it covers our head, and we are able to swim underwater. We can also fly. We can transport ourselves to one planet to another. We don't have to fly in ships. Just by thought, we're there. We don't. Let me go into the body, the inside of the body. The body inside will have two hearts, one for the upper body and one for the bottom. We do not have a stomach. We don't have. We do have lungs, very large lungs. We have lungs, heart, and we have a esophagus, but it's very small. We don't have a stomach. We don't have a spleen. We don't have a bladder. We don't have kidneys. We don't have.
When you eat food, where does it go?
It goes down the esophagus. There's a round at the very bottom of the esophagus when we swallow. We swallow this round green. It's very high in protein and chlorophyll. That we only eat once a day. It goes down to the bottom, and it turns into golden energy, and that energy looks like the sun rays. And what it does, it sends all that signal to the inside of our bodies. It's what gives us our strength. We only sleep 3 hours. That's all we need. And we do sleep standing up. We don't sleep lying down like you do here on Earth.
So you don't have any elimination processes. Your food is changed into energy and absorbed in your body?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So why do you have, if you're a non-sexual type being, why do you have the clothing for? Is it for protection or for being able to do what you want with it, like put the hood on your head, or what is the clothing's purpose?
The clothing purpose is to protect us and to live the life that we live in different places. The uniform is very so high, is so, the measurements of technologies in that uniform will never exist on Earth. And none of the other entities in other universe don't have the technology that we do. It's so far advanced that I can't even explain it into English because I just can't find words to put into it.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
From my NDE, there's just no words. Also, you talked about how you bring your energies together and create another being. Do you keep contact with your children? I'm going to call it your children.
Yeah, you can call it that.
Do you keep contact with them? Do the children know you as parents?
Yes. They go through a period of 100 years without us. We're teaching them consciousness, knowledge, and the way of living, how we are for the first 100 years. The first, like what you call here, kindergarten, here on Earth is really, I would say, like 5 years of university. We're very far advanced. We can do many things. In fact, a lot of my skills that I had when I used to have my body, my real original body, I do go up to the ship every other day. I get beamed out of the room here, and I go in this body, and as soon as I get up there, the spirit and soul that was in this body before I got here, we made a carbon copy of, we cloned the body, what you call here on Earth, clone. We call it, there's really not a word for it, but it's a copy of this body, where before I entered this body, this body went up to this ship, and the spirit and soul agreed to go enter another clone body where he's in now, and then I walked in this one. My body's still up on the ship right now. I'm actually the commander, the galactic commander of that ship. One of my sons is actually the commanding general of that ship that's up there.
So you're actually a dual person? I mean, a dual being?
What do you mean by dual being?
Well, if you're the captain of the ship up there,
mm-hmm.
and you're also here.
No, I'm not. I'm the galactic commander of my star system. Not here. My son, his name is Jesu,
mm-hmm.
And he is the commander of the sphere that we have up there in space, which is 3 times bigger than Earth.
Oh, so I got lost there. So your son
my son is the commander of the ship, the fleet that we have out there. We have 1,000 ships, but these are smaller ships, smaller motherships. Our sphere, we have a planet spacecraft up there.
Up above our Earth?
Yes. In fact, when Earth was getting hit by solar flares, uh-huh. Our ship, we put Earth inside our ship.
Seriously?
Yes, and a lot of my friends that are medium and clairvoyant, they saw when the ship went over the Earth, and it stayed in the Earth was inside the spacecraft for 1 month. Okay, and we released it just shortly, but we saw something in space that we didn't like. So right now, Earth is inside our spacecraft right now.
Earth at this time is inside your spaceship?
Yes, it is. On the bottom part of the ship. Like I said, Earth is 7,400 miles wide, approximately. My ship is actually 25,000 miles wide. Okay.
I'm trying to process this. This is
I know. Okay. We have a ship that's on its way that is much bigger. It's 55,000 miles wide, and that's on its way here. And that ship will replace the one that's here. And the one that's here now will be sent to the fifth universe for to help 3 planets that needs our help. Planets about ready to explode, and we're sending that ship there to balance the universe there and balance the grid that to keep it afloat where it will stay and will not be destroyed. We have many types of different technology that we can come and do things for you. Where as the ship Earth has been in our ship for now I'd say about 5 days now again. If we hadn't come in when we did, you won't be talking to me right now.
Why?
Because the EMP that came from the sun would have destroyed the Earth. Communication, just about everything in there. You won't be talking to me right now. Okay.
Wow.
Now the other thing is that there are universal laws that only allow a certain time where light entities will come to Earth to communicate among us. The reasons we are really communicating with many of your leaders, but we do have a problem with the United States leaders. They have a different objective, and
surprise!
We did warn them.
Mm-hmm.
We did warn them that if they tried anything, that we will send. We don't do harm. We don't do violence.
Uh-huh.
But there are other entities that have been wanting to confront these leaders and take them out completely. And they're there in standby. We don't want to we don't do harm to anyone. We just don't believe in that. It's not in our mind or vocabulary or anything like that. But there are entities out there, extraterrestrial, there are assassins. They've had deal with some of the Earth cabal, Illuminatis, reptilian, and Grace, and Draconian. These beings, these entities are here. They're assassins. They have come here. If the reptilians or the draconians or greys have tried to do any more harm to Earth, they will come to Earth and they will take these people out completely. There are universal laws here that doesn't allow that, but if they get out of hand, they will do this.
Wow. Well, let me ask you this, Max. Is there a God?
Of course, God exists. We believe in Him. We do have our own Creator. We do believe in your Creator.
So there's your God and our God. There's 2 different separate entities?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
But they both coexist between each other, and they do work together.
Wow. Okay, here's a question that Time is asking. Why did you incarnate, Max? Why now?
Repeat that one more time.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to comprehend.
Okay. Why did you incarnate? Why now?
I incarnate in this body I walked in.
Well, why did you come in now?
No. You mean when I walked in 1958? Why was my mission?
Right. Yes, that's what I mean.
That's what you want. I know that's what you mean.
Thank you.
My mission is very classified. Okay? I came to Earth to learn everything that I could about this species. Why is this species killing each other? We still don't understand that. I still don't understand that myself, even though I live it, and I've been very close to death many times here on Earth, but I'm not allowed to be killed. I'm very highly protected, even though I've been shot many times. I have been shot. I have 8 Purple Heart and 2 Silver Stars in the military. This Captain Max Steel is not really my real name, and I'm not going to reveal my real name.
Right.
I just can tell you what my cosmic name is and where I come from, which is Azaya, Azaya. My mission here on Earth is to bring peace to the planet and eliminate what's erase what's being done here. I'm here to cleanse the water, cleanse the oxygen, increase the oxygen on Earth is very, very low. We've been adjusting that because the oxygen on the Earth had dropped almost close to 11.75. We need to get the oxygen up to at least 20%, because if we don't do it, you will all suffocate here on Earth. Okay? And yes, you're very close to suffocating right now. Too many trees are being cut down. That's not good.
I agree. So when you took Earth into your ship, we still see the sun and the stars and the moon. Did you take our whole universe in so that we're still seeing these things? Or are you like doing a video for us to see them? Or
No, none of that. What you see outside the Earth is normally what you see if we weren't there or over the Earth. We do have these...
Is it real?
What's real?
What we're seeing. Is it our real sun and our real moon?
Yes, everything is real. We're not projecting anything for you to see. Everything is real. Everything is normal. The only thing is that your Earth is inside our ship. And you see everything you see from the outside. You see, you don't see us.
Oh.
Okay, we are now what you call on Earth. You heard that from Star Trek movie, cloaking. We are doing that right now. There are no entities, extraterrestrial, from your universe or any other universe. They can see us that we're there. They don't have that technology. We do have it. So,
actually, I can say you guys are the good guys who are trying to protect us from the bad guys and ourselves.
Exactly. We have, there's a lot of critics out there they talk bad about Fukushima and the radiation and all that. To be honest with you, Fukushima is contained. We've been cleansing the water in all over the area there. We have cleaned the ocean floors. You have lost a lot of species in the ocean that had been killed by the radiation and the poisonings of the water. We've actually have information on these species that were killed in this radiation, and we have clone these species back again. And the ocean floors around the Japan area is now starting to be cleansed and clean. A lot of the volcanoes in Japan that's igniting, it's actually helping us. We are the ones doing that. The volcano with the lava and all that is actually helping cleanse the water in the oceans and the oxygen around you. We have been doing that for the last 3 months since we arrived.
Wow. Okay, I'm trying to keep the listeners happy here too. Who is it? Back here. Okay, when we brought up God, somebody says, then why does it say, thou shalt have no other gods before me? We don't understand that one either. Why do we kill each other? Well,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand that myself. Why do humans kill each other?
Yeah, I understand.
The Bible was created, as far as we know. The Bible was created to do two things: to create fear and also to control people by programming.
So who created that Bible?
The Bible was created by many. We don't really know exactly, but the information that we got from other, we have come to Earth. We've been coming to Earth for a while, and we have gone back into the past to different people that helped write the Bible, and we have gone back into the past and talked to them. And these people have told us that they wouldn't talk to us because there were other races on Earth that was controlling their minds and programming them. It's a program that was programmed into these people to write what they asked them to write. A lot of the information that's been put in there was guided and pushed upon the Earth humans as a mind control program, which it came from the reptilian race, Draconian, and they were the ones that also helped put in the sculptures in Mexico, the Mayan calendar, which they said December 21st, Earth was gonna. Well, they
determined that. They did.
They determined
the Mayans
that, right?
didn't say that. Yeah.
No, that was put on there by the reptilian race. The reptilian race was the one that gave the corn to the Mayans. That's where the corn came from. It was an exchange of information that they wanted to put in the Mayan calendar. It wasn't created by the Mayans. It was created by the reptilian. They're the ones that have been controlling Earth for over 5,700 years. And the control is no longer there. I want the people that are listening, the control is not there. You humans have the control of what happens to you now.
How do we have this? How can we do this?
Well, the first thing you need to do is find love in your heart. You must create and manifest that you are a love being of light. That's what the creator of this the creator, what you call God. That's what he wants from you.
I figured that. Wow, yes. That's cool. I'm good. Thank you for telling me that.
Well, you're welcome.
Barbara Threecrow is asking, excuse me, I notice on his site he mentions the Celestial Father. What about the Celestial Mother? Is there a Celestial Mother?
That's a good question. Well, we do have, on Earth, you do have Mother Earth that controls the nature of Mother Earth. That information that you just asked me, that question, I don't know of that at all. I'm not from this star system.
Uh-huh.
I'm from a different area in the universe. I'm in the 17 universe. My universe is not black like yours. My universe is pink with blue planets and green planets. It's completely different.
Ooh, I think I like your colors better.
We are people of peace. What I'm trying to say is, I can't answer that question because I know I've been here since 1958.
Uh-huh.
I come and go. I don't stay here all the time. My other brothers do come to Earth. They do walking into this body while I walk out. Okay.
Wow.
There's a lot of things I'm still trying to comprehend in your world, in your star system.
Uh-huh.
It's very different than ours. And sometimes, just because we're so far advanced, it doesn't mean that we know every other dimensions, how they work. Okay?
Wow.
And how the people inside work. Because we have noticed that, in your universe, there are also good and bad extraterrestrials, what we call entities.
Uh-huh.
You do have both. Okay? But what we don't understand, I still don't understand, even though I've lived here for a long time, what I understand why humans kill each other.
I don't understand that either.
I don't understand that. I still can't. I can't acknowledge that.
And another thing I can't figure out is, why do the races hate each other? Why? What is the deal? Just because it's a different color? On the outside? The insides are the same? There's so much about this world I don't understand. I can understand. You're not understanding.
I still don't understand it. But I believe that when you were talking just now, when you were saying, when you were talking about that,
mm-hmm.
I noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. This information. What I notice is that these extraterrestrials that are different from one another, they want to be superior over any other. It's what we call here on Earth ego.
Uh-huh.
They're not called ego and they're where they come from, but they always want to be superior than others. And they want to take control of others. The thing is with the dark entities, they don't not accept love. And when there's they cannot fight us if all the Earth human become one, an army of one, an army of billions. There's 7 billion on the planet. If all 7 billion say, no, we're not going to take this anymore, you're not going to control us anymore, you need to leave. Oh, we'll do something and get you out of here. They cannot go against the light. They back off. Every time if you're in the light and you believe and you have faith in yourself, that you love truly yourself and you believe in yourself, they cannot take control of you. They stay away. That's why they don't do nothing to me. I got to tell you also that I think you need to know this, because I have a friend of mine. He's a clairvoyant. He used to be. He was a NASA contractor until he built incredible things for them, and then they fired him. How it is, like always is.
Yeah.
And he, not too long ago, about 4 months ago, he told me that he trained ISIS for the CIA. Okay, and when we were doing a call, a video call, he saw these 2 negative entities behind me on my right side, and he says, there are negative entities on your right side. I said, yeah, I know. He said, why are they there? He says, well, you tell me. And he finally said that these entities are negative but because my people helped them many thousands of years ago, we saved our planet. And they were dark. And even though they're still dark, negative, they do protect me from the negative side. I don't know how else I can explain it this way so you can understand. But these negative entities protect me. They don't allow other negative to attack me in any way.
So they're kind of like good negative?
I don't know how to explain that.
They're the good bad guys?
No. I don't know how to change that. It's hard to explain sometimes these things, how these things work, because a lot of people just don't understand, especially the Christians. There are a lot of good Christians out there, but a lot of them are being brainwashed because of what they believe. Guys out there, listen to me, like they put the word the devil and hell and all that. That stuff does not exist. Because that's the first thing when I came to earth to find out if that was real. It's not. It's programmed. It's been written in the Bible to keep you in fear. I don't believe in it. It doesn't exist. It's just a program to keep you in fear. It's just like these YouTube channels, and they talk about different things, that the event and this and that. Mm-hmm. It's all about creating fear and keeping you in the fear factor, so the light does not penetrate you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I'm reading Conversations with God, and we read a section in there where the author Neil Donald Walsh said there's no Satan, no devil. It was created by mankind to instill fear, because the bad guys live on the fear energies.
Exactly. Dark does live on dark energy. You just need to learn a little bit more about how the darkness work. I've actually, I had a friend of mine that was, they said that he was possessed by demons and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, I've seen demons. Look, let me explain something to you people out there. They're not demons. They seem to you that they're demons because you have been programmed in the Bible to fear these things. Okay? Uh-huh. These are not demons. These are extraterrestrial. They're like what you call very ugly and very, not very good looking, but they're just like that. They're not demons. That doesn't exist. All these negative religions that work darkness is it's a program.
So they are actually using the belief that we've been instilled with about devils. They're using that to their advantage.
Exactly. Look, you have the power to create and manifest your own self, how you want to live, in fear or in love. Before you didn't have the permission to do that. Earth people now have the permission because all the control that was on Earth for many thousands of years had been removed.
Who gave us this permission and who removed that?
Okay, there are several councils out there, the Arcturian Council and the Andromeda Council, the Pleiadian Council, the Lyrian Council, Procyon Council. They're all working together. Now, they have decided for us, because a lot of these entities that I just mentioned, they're all living on Earth and walk among us. We do see sometimes they look different than we are. People say, oh, they're foreigner from either Germany or Denmark or Switzerland, whatever. But I got a little sidetracked there. Can you repeat the last question? Because I got a little sidetracked.
That's okay. Who gave us permission? And who is releasing us to do this stuff?
Okay, let me explain something. Like my Supreme Master, my God, where I come from. God, your God, it's not called God. It's really, it's a supreme, it's a celestial Father. That's what I call him. He does exist. Okay.
So does a celestial mother exist alongside this celestial Father?
As far as I know, no. It's only a celestial Father. Okay. You do have a Mother Earth that protects the environment, the nature, and all that. That does exist here on Earth.
Okay.
And we need to protect her.
All right. So back to the celestial Father.
Okay. Back to the celestial Father. He has many, many messengers that are among you, and there are also spiritual leaders in this planet that they have agreed to be a part of his as a messenger, and these messengers already know what to do here on the planet, and all this. And these other races I mentioned earlier, these councils, they're also part of that too. They're actually the messengers. And they're the ones that's been clearing up everything that's been going on. They have actually, there is no more enslavement on Earth. The only thing is that the humans on Earth do not know this, because the consciousness and the awakening they have had in the teaching they have learned from books that good, incredible people have received and channeled and put out there. But it is, I'm telling you, because where I come from, we don't have these types of problems that you have here on Earth. But what I am really telling you, that you do have the power to coexist among each other in a very peaceful, loving way, like a family member, loving your family, loving your girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. You have the power of creation and manifestation to manifest anything you want. Just need to reverse the way of thinking from the past, the way you were grown as your parents were accepted into different religions, to their beliefs in what they learned throughout the years of growing up. Really, on Earth, from the beginning of time, there was no religion. Religion was created by man for their own benefit and control.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you from my heart that every human right now can take control of their life. And they need to know that they can control not just your life, their life, but help others to create that love does exist among each other. The information just needs to get out there. And this is what we need to practice. Send love to everyone and show truly that you love them.
Well, I definitely agree with spreading the love.
I do.
Someone, Time, is asking, how is your ship powered?
I can't explain it. There's no word to put it into any language on the earth. The closest thing that I can say that what powers our ship is when we are in this universe that we're in now, there are fuel resources that fly in the universe, this universe, that we capture and we can turn into any type of fuel. Also, the gravity, the no gravity in this universe. Where every universe that we go to, it's different from one another. The resources that's flying in the universe that we don't see, the particles, is what we modify instantly, and we use those resources instantly as we fly through there. But our technology, if I had to explain it, there's no way I can explain it. It's just, there are no charts, there are no explanation, there's nothing I can explain it.
So that we just know it. If you have this spaceship and it's working, we just know it happens.
Yes.
Don't need to question that.
We
would question, but there's no answer at this time.
There's no explanation. There's no way how to explain it, because our 21st dimension technology is I don't think a human can understand it. It's impossible.
Okay, thank you for that. Here's another one from Time. Do you not say your real name because if you give that resonance, others could find you?
Yes. Well, when I was stationed in Area 51 and S4, when I opened up the spacecraft, because of who I am, I can open any spacecraft in the universe, this universe, because of the technology that we have. But I got a little sidetracked again, because I'm thinking in my dimension, and I'm trying to think in the third dimension. At the same time, I get a little sidetracked once in a while. I'm trying to stay in my place here.
So, where you come from, your 21st dimension, and you say you have bodies similar to the human bodies. Do your bodies resonate with this energy that you're made of? Why is it in a body form?
Well, actually, we do have a spirit and soul just like the humans do. The only thing is advanced. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
My dog is barking. We have presence here. I have a friend of mine here working outside, but he's inside now. My dog is barking at the front door.
Well, Max,
there is a presence here of the extraterrestrial that came to talk to me last night, and that's why my dog is barking at him.
We need to take a break anyway. It's getting close to 5, so we can take a break and you can get your situation there under control.
Of course, thank you. I'll go mute now.
Okay. Colleen?
Yes?
We need a break.
Okay, I have music ready. And it's about almost 6 minutes, so.
Okie doke.
See you in just a few.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, we are back. Well, hold on. Now, we're back.
Okay. Boy, that was a mind-blowing first hour for me. Okay. I'm trying to breathe here. And take it all in.
Get your paper bag.
Yeah. I've been writing down little notes from me, but I'm trying to get in or questions from me, but I'm trying to get in the questions from the,
chat. Yeah, they're like, what? All kinds of questions.
They're likely through today. Trying to get at you all. I'm trying to get to your questions here. Have patience.
Yeah, you don't get a real extraterrestrial to talk the way I'm talking.
Well, I really appreciate you being so open, and please excuse my lack of being able to talk properly because I'm in such a state of amazement, wonder. Here's a question by Barbara Threecrow. I want to know who gave them permission to put the Mother Earth inside their ship. So who told you you could put our Earth inside your ship?
We took that on our own to do that because there's a lot of mixed representation of other councils that they don't want us to intervene. The reason is what we did is that we're tired of waiting, and you are tired of waiting also for anything to be done. We hear what you're saying, and we read your thoughts, we read your prayers, and we read everything. We do have the authority to do this. We are because
who gave you that authority?
Your prime creator.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good answer for me. Okay, here's another question by Light Nimbus. Is the speaker familiar with Orgon Energy and Wilhelm?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Colleen, help. I'm breaking up.
No, not that type of breakup. The voice is breaking up.
That's what I mean.
The connection seems to be pretty good.
Maybe here. Okay, go ahead and ask me that question again. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay, is the speaker familiar with Orgon Energy and Wilhelm Reich?
No.
Okay, thank you for the answer. Did you get everything taken care of in your home?
Yes. In fact, there's over 100 different type of species all around this home here. They're there to represent me and represent the planet and help planet Earth guide in the right direction to bring peace, love, and harmony to the Earth. They're with me and they support me.
Okay, that leads me to another question that I saw earlier. Is it just male type beings who are trying to help us? Or is it divided male, female evenly? Or is that even an important issue?
Well, actually the questions you asked is all of that. There are different species. They're all female. They don't have male, and they do. There's different types. Go ahead.
They do what? What? I'm sorry. I was reading a question.
Okay. I know. I see this big question right here. Okay. There are other entities, not just besides male. There's a mixture of males and females, and also a little bit of different things, entities. There's a lot of entities that are very different. There are entities that are also male and female in one body.
Yeah.
Yes, they do exist.
Wow.
I think I might got to sidetrack again because I'm being.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Go ahead and ask me a question because I'm getting messages from both directions. There are 3 different types of entities talking to me right now. At the same time that you're asking questions, I'm trying to focus. I can't focus on many things happening right now. Go ahead and ask me another question. I see there's one here.
Tell those other 3 entities to shut up. I'm talking to you.
I can't do that.
Oh. Well, I can. You guys be quiet. I'm trying to talk to him. Okay, yeah, there's another question. If you know our thoughts, why don't you understand violence by now? If your male hierarchy is peaceful, as you say, can you assist human males to peace out, please? And then there's a Well, any violent humans, including females, not just the males. Can you help the human peoples to chill out?
Chill out.
Peace out. P-E-A-C.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Okay. You're asking me what you just asked me now.
Well, yeah, I wasn't time-wise.
Okay.
That's okay.
Why do you kill each other? That's my question. Why do you allow to kill each other?
I agree. I have no answer for that whatsoever, Max. It drives me nuts too.
There's a lot of things that are being asked here, questions that you need to understand first. Why you asking me these questions? Even though you still don't understand why you kill each other. If you can answer that question for me, why do you kill each other, then you will know the answer to everything else.
That's true. We need to take responsibility for what we are doing to each other. Yes. If you said that you're getting impatient and these other entities are getting impatient for what's going to happen in the end. Okay, what's going to happen in the end? Is this going to be a good thing?
Well, the first thing that needs to be removed is all the violence from the planet among each other. Nobody's perfect here on this planet. We know that. We are perfect in where we at. My people are perfect. You got to sort out a few things here on the planet, and you need to first understand that love is first thing you need to create and manifest among each other. If you don't do that, there's no way you can straighten anything else here on the planet, because every mind is different from the other, and they won't. It's the way that the free will that you have of thinking and doing different things among each other. It's going to be hard for the people of Earth to join as one. It's going to take a lot of time to do this.
So that is the main goal then, Max, is for all of us to learn love and to join together as one?
Yes. Once you do that, once you understand that factor and you actually do it and live it, then you will be able to do many things that you couldn't do before, just by thought. But you got to understand. First, you got to understand what love is. Deeply understand what love is.
Agape, unconditional, agape type love. Yeah.
Exactly, unconditional love among each other. And then you won't need no currency or anything to buy anything at all.
Wow.
There's a big question. There's a big question there by Anonymous 2419.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Max Steele, regarding an incident in your life, the
Procyon ship.
Okay, why don't you read it and answer?
No, I can't read it very.
Okay. I got to copy and paste it because the chat room keeps moving.
Would you like me to read it, Dolly?
Oh, can you do that, please, Colleen?
Sure. Max Steele, and normally, I want to say this, normally we don't ask questions of the guest unless somebody signs in with a nickname. But
oh, that's right. So should we go ahead and read it?
I will do it. We'll do it this one time.
All right.
Max Steele, regarding an incident in your life, the Procyon ship you opened for the military, laid out your story in the 2014 interview which I posted here. In that interview, you got the Procyon spacecraft open and you were inspecting the interior and asking mentally, where are the entities? Then, as you said, a door opened up on the bottom of the craft, and there was the entity, then John Kelly, who was interviewing you went to a commercial break and the story was abandoned. It is interesting that you encounter this entity, who I assume was not 3D body. And then a question mark. And it is also interesting if you would please share what insights you got telepathically from this entity as a keen intuitive. Was it a higher dimensional Procyon ET?
Okay, it's not it's Procyon.
Procyon.
And the person that was interviewing me is not John, it's Stephen D. Kelly on Revolution Radio. January 2nd, 2014 and January 9th, 2014. Yes, we weren't, that's what I don't like about having commercials on programs. But anyway, yes, there was three beings in that bottom of the ship, at the floor of the ship, but it was not in a solid body structure. It was a copy of a hologram that was there. And as soon as I saw it, it disappeared. It was only there to show me what they look like. And that's what happened there. Let me see what else. And it was not it said it was it's not a 3D body, it was actually a hologram. It was there for me to see because the Procyon ship knew that in the future I would enter that ship and see what type of entities were in that ship. And yes, the ship did tell me. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on.
Do what you need to do. I'll just sit here and breathe. This is all so overwhelming.
my dog is seeing what's going on outside, and she's not used to seeing these types of entities are outside. There's over 100 different entities outside my whole house.
Are they always out there, or is this a special occasion?
No, it's actually special because I have a back of my house a 50-foot diameter labyrinth, and I have a tri-pyramid in the center, a three-sided pyramid in the center of the labyrinth. There's actually a portal there. Oh, my dog it's going to be impossible now. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Baby. Okay, I'm back. Okay, go ahead and give her some biscuits. That way. And there's another one up there. Can't you run out? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, when I entered that ship, the commanding officer, when I first opened it up, well, he said, "Can you open it?" I said, "I'm sure I can open it. I can try." And the ship was actually telepathic talking to me. And I put my left hand, the ship guided me where to put the hand at. I put my hand there and the ship opened up. And I told the commanding officer, and I said to him, "I need to enter by myself." He said, "No, you can't go enter. We're waiting for the scientists in the lab to get here." I said, "If I don't go in now, the door will close and I can never open it again. So I must enter the ship by myself." So he allowed me to enter, and I told the ship to close the door. But before I got to the inside, I got on the inside of the ship. There was a round wall around me, in front of me. I got up to the wall, and the wall opened up. It took the measurement of my body. The body at the time, I was 6'4" at the time. I'm now 6'10". But when I was there, right before I entered through the whole wall, it was reading my body, and these three rings kept going up and down my body, and then the door opened up in front of me, and I was told to enter, I enter, and I told to leave the door behind me open, which it did, and it told me to approach these instrument panels in front of me, where they told me to put both of my hands on top of this. It looked like silver-type glass, and I put my hands on it, and it started to download information into not just my brain, but my whole body. I was feeling that my whole, how you channel and you feel it's right in your head only. No, it's going through the whole information. It's reading through my whole body. In fact, I never told this before about my hair. We had short hair at the time, not like the way the military's done now. My hairs and my back stood up when the energy hit me. And what it did, it told me where the ship came from, what it has done, where all the star system has been. It also told me how the ship was made, how it worked, every detail about it.
The ship told you this?
The ship programmed me with all the details of that ship, where it's been, everywhere it's been, every detail about that ship. It told me everything. Everything.
So our ships, are they alive?
This ship is a live organism. It thinks for itself. It's not artificial. It's alive. It's like another entity within another entity. If you can understand what I'm trying to.
So does the live ship, does it take in other entities and transport them around?
No.
It just is a being in its own.
It's alive. It's like a human. It's like a being, like us, like a human being. I'm getting. Oh Jesus. I'm getting calls here from our government agencies. I just got one from NSA just now.
Why?
I think they're monitoring what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
I just had 2 straight calls from the NSA, and there's. I didn't pick up. I don't know if you heard it. Dallying.
No, I didn't hear it.
I probably because I got headphones on, but yeah. Okay, go ahead and see. The ship is a living organism, like a human body. It thinks and does many things.
Are there lots of ships like this?
Quite a lot of them are like that.
Are they floating around in our outer space?
Well, some are actually what you call here on Earth, like for example, those drones they got out there. They're remote control. They're remote control and handled by a human by flight. But these spacecraft do have their own mind, and they're a live organism. They can do many things. Wow. I have right now the ship that I worked on S4, where I actually flew it out one night without the commander or anybody know. I asked the ship communicated with me telepathic because they wanted to show me something at a certain amount of time. Mm-hmm. And I was in level 12 where my quarters were. Mm-hmm. And the ship, I said to the ship, in order to leave this place, you're going to have to do many things for me to come out of this room because it's being monitored. So the ship did do something. It override everything. I was able to go out. Some of the cameras, video cameras, there was in many places. At the time, video camera didn't exist to the public, but it did exist there. So it allowed me to leave Area 51 without being noticed, and drove out to S4, which is 12 miles away, and allow me to enter Bay 5. Bay 7, I'm sorry. Bay 7. And I got in the ship, and the ship cloaked itself and turned into nothing while I was in the inside, and went through the walls and ceiling where it was being held, and the ship took me straight up into space, and it showed me the future of this planet. It showed me the wars that's been going on out there in space for over 100 years. There are 5 entities that want to take over Earth, and 2 of them are positive, and the other 3 are negative. The war is not too far from being finished now. I would say probably about 5 to 7 months. I'm getting an NSA call here. See the call here?
So does that mean I'm on a hit list now?
No, but
good.
no, none of that. They just don't want me to
talk about the ship.
They don't want me to talk about anything. They're monitoring what I'm saying. You see, I'm showing my friend here. You see here? That's a call that just came in. It's third call. I'm gonna hold on. Let me block it. I don't want them to call me anymore.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah, I don't want these people interrupting me when I'm doing my.
Do you talk to them at other times?
Well, no, I don't. I try not to talk to them. I did sign a contract for 75 years, a gag order. I have a 50 years and a 75. There's a lot of things that I have not talked that's really classified about the missions that I did when I was in the Green Berets. I was Special Forces. I was first 175th Rangers. Then I became Special Forces. And I also worked under Ronald Reagan. I was the commander of his secret force team that only he knows. The vice president or the joint chief didn't know about it. I was chosen by him as the commander of that team of 12 when he became president.
Well, Max, if because you're who you are, why would you want to come to our Earth and put yourself in a fighting position?
Because I had to learn how the planet Earth and the people inside, how they worked, how they do things, why wars, why fight against other countries. I had to learn all that.
What will that knowledge do for you? How will it help you in your beings?
It will help me understand why wars are being fought, why battles are being fought. It's just an understanding and learning that I had to go through. And one of the things that I had to go through, I have been tortured at least 3 times.
Here on Earth?
Yes, I was tortured 3 times by foreign enemies of this country.
Why didn't the people pull you out of that body? Or out of that suit?
I had to experience that.
Oh, you had to.
I chose to do that. I have been tortured in many ways. Electrocution, stabbing, and all kinds of really bad stuff. I don't want to talk about.
Why the heck would you want to experience that?
Well, it was part of the contract I signed. Well, you call it a contract. When you come to Earth, it's a contract. So I have to use the same terms so you can understand me. It was something that I chose, and I know it was very painful. Yeah. But I am a 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo. I'm also a black belt in Judo. I'm also I missed the belt of Aikido, and I do have. I had to learn discipline, respect, and I learned how to not feel pain. I took a lot of skills. I did train for 3 months in Japan, where it's a secret place. I cannot say where it is. Mm-hmm. It's actually where the ninjas do train. I was trained there. I didn't train with them. I trained a different art that I wanted to do. It was energy, how to move energy with a chi, and able to not touch a human being, but just put the energy in front of them and push them across the room. I know what you're saying. I can still do that. I don't do that because it's a way of violence and hurting someone. I don't want to do that. But I do have those abilities. I have many, many abilities. I can do all kinds of healing from cancer, tumors, you name it. I can do it. I tried to keep a low profile.
I think you blew that, Max.
I think I just blew it just now.
You did.
It's okay though.
So, wow. So with all these beings around you, I would think you'd be pretty protected from the NSA.
I am protected. The NSA, CIA, or whatever you want to call it, DOD, DOE, they know of me. And when they get into trouble or they want me to remote view for them a mission that's about to go bad, and sometimes I pick up on it, I do send an email to a journal that I know. I'm not allowed to say his name.
No, don't say it.
I won't say it. And when I sometimes sitting here, not doing anything, and I automatically my remote view tunes into a mission that they're about to do. So I send them an email right away and tell them, no, don't do that, because that intelligence, we call it intel for intelligence. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's completely wrong. And I tell them the coordinates, the GPS, were the correct way to send them into.
Wow.
And the thing I want to tell you that I also worked in a secret space program, and I did have on YouTube. I have a interview I did with Space.Radio with Dave Scott. And it was about Mars, and I said 1976. Actually, I made a mistake. It was 1978 when I was on Mars with 20 of my men, and I was very wounded. I got hit with a laser in my right stern, which you could still see the mark, and I was saved by this being called Ashtabar. These beings are. That's why I have a cough. I got hit and then damaged my intestines, my heart, and my lungs.
Well, can you trade your body in for a better one, a more healthy one?
No, I guess not possible, because the training and the preparing this body is. It's the way it's been.
So it's a special body for you now.
Yeah, it's been trained. It says here, so who is Max Mob is protecting, really? That's time there.
Well, who are you protecting?
Well, I'm not protecting anybody, any mob, but on my mother's side, my mother and dad are dead. They died. My father died November 16th, and my mother died December 3rd. My father was murdered. It was an assassination.
Why?
Because I got an email 2 weeks before that. They told me if I didn't stop, I used to work on Dark City Radio, and they told me that if I didn't stop talking about what I do on my secret life, that they will kill my father. And they actually assassinated my father. But before before my father's assassination, I'm still connected with the 5th Unit of Special Forces. They're all retired. There are about 180 of them. And they're on our side, your side, when the time comes to take down the elites and all, and all that.
You need to get a drink.
Yeah, I've got water here. Let me get it.
Yes, do that, please. And then when you come back, let me know who's they.
Okay.
Who's they who killed your father?
It's connected to the Khazarian Mafia, and also connected to the Cabal. What I did was I called a friend of mine. I told him to put a camera inside that room, and he was supposed to be monitoring that with other friends. And well, anyway, they stepped out of the room, and a man and female came into the place that my father was at, and the male put a pillow over his face, and while the female injected something into my dad, and it killed him very instantly.
Jeez. Well, at least it was instant.
Yeah, and the video cam captured their faces, and the cameras that was in there, it was special. It did a face recognition, and my friends traced it. They found these people. Uh-huh. There were 7 people involved in this whole plot to kill my father, which they did, and they were all captured by my old unit. They capture all of them.
So, well, Max, you say your parents. Which parents are these? Are these Earth parents of that body that you're in, or
yes.
are these? Oh.
It's the Earth parents of this body. The only one that knew the truth about me, or where I come from, was my mother and father. My father never accepted it, but my mother did, because my mother was very special. She was so beautiful. I really miss her.
I bet. Well, hold on. There's another question from Time. Max, if you can breach the no interior thingy to swallow our solar system. Oh, they're stuck on this frickin'. Why can't violent humans be tweaked? They're stuck on the violent humans, I think. Max's mother and father, his own. Okay, I already asked that question. Do you know whether or not the frequency fence is down?
The frequency fence is down.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think what they're trying to say is the frequency of control of Earth is down. Yes, it is down.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, that means what I explained earlier, that you have the free will to create and manifest whatever you want out of your life into others.
So who took this frequency fence down? I lost that part in my head.
Okay, we didn't take it down. The Andromeda Council took it down.
Okay. I got it. I remember now. See, I told you last night when we had our pajama party, yet my mind doesn't remember things. Yeah, we had a pajama party last night, guys. Max and Yvonne and JP and I were talking on Skype, and it was like 11:30 at night our time, and so we were all in our jammies, well, except for JP, and I'm not going there with JP.
I still have mine on still.
You do?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
I actually went up for lunch and came back and put them back on. It's very cold here. It's 14 degrees Fahrenheit here in the mountains of North Carolina. It's very cold.
Yeah, that's cold.
But I go out there in my T-shirt and short. People would say, "What? Are you crazy?" He says, "That's because where I come from, it's much colder than here."
Wow.
You got any more questions?
I have questions. I want to ask some of my own questions here.
Well,
now.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is it that we would want to reincarnate here? People talk about, well, in my past life. Why the heck would we want to reincarnate here? Do you know the answer to that?
I think, I believe that the answer would be, because a lot of beings that, they are in their own world do not experience violence or anything or control. And they do come here to learn. Earth is a school. Earth is a school, and Earth is a place to learn, to learn how to be better in a higher consciousness.
Huh. Thank you. So that's why we are. We want to, but see, that confuses me. Why are we, other than what I read in Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh, he was saying that God wanted to know what it was like to experience all these things that we different humans experience. So God broke himself off into all of us, so that he could experience what it was like. Is that what you believe to be true too?
You're going to have to repeat again. I'm sorry, Dolly.
I know. I didn't.
No. The problem is, I just got a call here from the Indian government in India, and on Skype, they need my assistance, but I'm on air. I can't do that right now. I just wrote to them that I'm on air and gave them the Wolfsburg Radio to listen.
Oh my gosh. It's okay that you can blow them off for now?
I'm not blowing them off. I'm just being nice and telling them I'm on the air, and they have to understand. I can't leave what I'm doing now to do what they want me to do. I get Skype calls from all parts of the world. I did a healing on this lady probably about 3 weeks or a month ago. And she used a different name, and finally she used her real name, which I added her, and she happens to be Russian. I healed this tumor she had in near her lungs, and she went back to the doctors, and it's not there anymore. And finally she told me who she was. She's first cousin to Vladimir Putin, and I'm going to be flying to Moscow, Russia, in July of this year. I'm going to meet with her and her family, and she's going to take me to meet Vladimir Putin that's going to be an honor, believe me. I hope I run into Edward Snowden over there.
Oh, wow.
I wish.
You'll have to let us know.
Yeah.
Say it on your show or something.
Yeah, I could.
There's another question. What about the Black Knight satellite? What about it?
I don't know anything about that, to be honest with you.
Okay, so we don't need to go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's one here that says time, Max mother and father, ? Fits own species or other walk-ins.
Well, we already addressed that.
Well, we already addressed that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I need
what?
to... Okay.
You getting more calls?
Yeah. It's okay. Go ahead.
They really don't want you to be on here, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh, wow. They're getting all these different governments to call you to get you sidetracked.
Yeah, I told them I used to do freebies. I don't do freebies anymore. And I do not, when I go to these countries, I gave them GPS coordinates where to land their planes. Mm-hmm. And I'll meet them at that coordinate that I give them. And they're laying the plane, they pick me up, and they'll take me to another location, either an island or somewhere in this United States or where, and they'll fly me in a bigger jet to get me there. But I do not fly commercial. The only time I fly commercial was in September when I had to go on an emergency to Canada. But I do not like to go on commercials. There's things in my body that not allowed to be seen on X-rays and stuff like that. I see.
Oh yeah, walking through the security. Okay, I got you.
I see. That Tree Crow sent me a link. Crow? Yeah, send me a link on that. I will look into it. I have ways to knock it down, or just turn it off. I will look into that.
Okay. Here's another question. Does Max have any info on the Roswell UFO? That's from Light Nimbus.
Any information on it?
Yeah.
Well, I've actually seen the creatures that were in there. I used to drive a tractor trailer for the military, secret cargo, and I did move several times those bodies that were recovered in Roswell.
So they were dead?
There were, except for one that was alive, but later on it died.
Did the Americans kill it?
What do you think?
I think yes, by experimenting on it. Assholes. Whoops! Sorry.
You're forgiven, Dolly, for that word. I tell you, I wish we had more time. I mean, there's so much that I know. So much.
Well, and, you got your own show now. You can share it.
Yeah.
And you got Yvonne to bounce things off of.
Oh, that Yvonne is something else, isn't she?
She is. She's a riot.
I call her a wild girl. I know she's listening. I bet you. If I wish she was here right now talking to us.
Yeah, but if she was, then we'd get sidetracked with her stuff and not be able to hear your stuff, and I want to hear your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm being selfish here. I admit it.
Yeah, there's something. There was an event that was supposed to happen about 3 months ago in October. I saw the vision. It was an earth change on the West Coast, and my people stopped it.
Say that again to me?
There was an event that was supposed to happen 3 months ago, around October, I think. Well, not October. Yeah, it would have been October, more than 3 months ago. There was a disaster that was supposed to happen on the West Coast, and we stopped it. We didn't allow it to do it.
Was that like the California falling into the ocean thing?
No.
It was something else?
It was something else. I can't go into it. The only thing I can do is tell you that it's safe for now.
Oh, good. Well, thank you.
We have the fault lines, Andre. We have done things to it in order not to split open and break open. We're not really supposed to be doing things like that, but we We just don't
I'm
want
getting it, Dolly.
Thank you.
we don't want mankind to suffer anymore.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Max.
We cannot intervene all the time because there are laws.
Well, yeah.
Laws, yeah.
Wouldn't you have to get permission from our Creator to interfere with us?
We are not really allowed to interfere, but when we see certain danger that we don't want it to happen, so we stop it. We go into the past and the future and balance the energy there so it won't happen. But a lot of the things that are like, for example, what happened in Japan was not an act of nature. It was an act of cowardly and done by a group of people that shouldn't have been doing that, playing God, because that's not playing God. That's actually hurting people, and we don't allow that.
So what happened in Japan? You mean the Fukushima thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wanting to make sure. Oh boy, Max, I gotta thank you. I gotta thank you very much for coming on here with me today. You have blown my mind.
Well, I could have blown it more, but I was being controlled by my people to not to reveal so much.
Well, I don't want you to get in trouble with your peoples.
I'm their leader, so whatever they just tell me not to cross the line.
Yeah, we don't want any lines crossed. I don't want any NSA coming to my house. They can keep their nasty ass little butts out of my house.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been one of my most mind-blowing shows so far. Max, do you know Dave Corso? He's the one who started WSR.
Dave Corso, actually the founder of Wolf Spirit Radio.
Yes, but he's no longer here.
Yeah, I used to hear him all the time. He is in a very good place right now.
Yeah, he comes and sees me a lot.
Yeah, but I got to tell you that he did not cross over.
He didn't?
No, he actually took his original body back. And he does communicate with you, not by spirit. It may think it's spirit, but it's not. He's actually communicating, channeling you. He's channeling you.
He is?
Yes.
I don't want to be channeled.
Well, he talks to you. That's how he...
he does. Where is he?
He is in his own planet where he belongs, and he's alive. He just took his old body back, and he didn't reincarnate. He took his old original body back.
Oh, he left the body here, the earth body here, but he went back to a different place in his other body.
Yes, his original body, what he was created, manifested. Not manifested, but created.
Okay, I thought you were done blowing my mind, but you blew it again. Holy gee whiz.
Look at what Vanessa says there. This 2 hours show could have been 4 hours on.
It could have. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Vanessa. I always see you in when I'm doing my shows. Thank you for being there and support. I love you very much, sweetheart.
She is a sweetie, isn't she?
That she is. I love everyone. It's the way I am.
Yeah, I do too. These people they move me so much.
Yeah.
The wolf pack.
Yeah, they're very good wolf pack here, believe me.
No, Vanessa, Dave does not have a question. He's sitting there snickering. Okay, Max, when I say he's sitting there, I feel him. I see him sitting here in my house snickering. Is that possible? Am I imagining?
No, you're not imagining. He's really doing that. He can do many things. It's just the way we interpret things and how we communicate and send information to each other. He is there. He's projecting himself to you in a spiritual way. It's the way he wants you to see it. That's the way he wants you to see him as. There's a question here, Max. When you communicate with a gray female alien, level 29 of S4, what was her motive for contacting me?
I've been ignoring that one because they refused to sign in with an ID.
No, this one is the time.
Oh.
He's the one that's asking this question.
That's time.
The reason, yeah, I see it. The reason that she contacted me, she was. Hold on a second. Open the damn. It's cold in here.
Hurry,
yeah,
we're running out of time.
I know we're running out of time. She was trying to communicate for the last 3 days. Finally, I accepted the telepathic, and the reason why she contacted me, because I am different than the humans. She knew that I was not from Earth. That's why she went. She asked me a lot of questions that I cannot reveal here, but it was all good, and she wanted to know about how the human reproduction was and a little bit of different things. That's about it.
Wow. Well, okay, I have to wrap this up with you, Max, so I can wrap up the show. Thank you again. Thank you. I will be looking forward to listening to your shows. And your shows are on Wednesdays?
At 10 p.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Time.
And your host is from now on, going to be Yvonne Palermo?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go, folks. If you want to hear more from Max, you can tune in then.
And next week will be Yvonne Palermo coming to your show.
Yes. Oh, no.
No?
She changed the date. Not next week. She's going to come the week after. The 27th, Yvonne will be on my show, you guys. And so we can talk to Yvonne, who's going to be the other half of Max.
Wow, girl.
I know she is. I just love her to pieces.
She's great.
I had fun at our pajama party last time.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming. The show that is on next is going to be the girls, my girls. Colleen and Nancy. See, I'm so shook up right now, I can't think. The name of their show is Say What? And they're having the guest that I had on before, and Nancy's talked with, Eric Perry, who is owner and production manager, all that stuff, with New Hampshire Ghost Hunters, I think is the name of it.
New England.
Oh, thank you.
Haunted in New England. That's it.
There you go. Thanks, Colleen. I'm going to sit back and try to pull myself together as I listen to their show. So I hope you all stay and listen to their show. And I'm going to be going off now because I need to. Thank you again, Max. Yvonne, I'm looking forward to talking with you in 2 weeks. And I love you all out there. Come back again next week. Same time, same place. This is Dolly. Yeah. Dolly and Max and Colleen signing off. Love y'all.
Love you too. See y'all later.
Bye.
Nice. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.